what I like you. Let's keep this going. We can change it up if we want to. Keep it guessing, keep it guessing. Keep it guessing, keep it guessing. It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's not hard to say how I feel. It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's kinda easy now cause it's real. Hey. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Well, hi everybody. How are you? Oh, good. I got things the right microphone on. Oh, Fatima, I am sorry that you have a headache, a migraine. Those are no fun. I have a pinched nerve in my shoulder someplace. I stepped on wrong, and I cannot. I can't hold anything with my right arm. I can't I can't reach. I can't lift. I can't. It's a pits, and it's better than it was first thing this morning, but it's still rather painful. So I have not done a lot today due to that. I did my little butterfly wings for that, and I overworked that terribly because I could only do small, like this hurts to lift my arm, so that I could do just small movements with the paintbrush. And so rather than being loose, I was pretty tight and I kept overworking it. So I was really, oh well, that lesson learned. So there be amazing stories afoot tonight. Landlubbers, please mash the button or walk ye plank. Arg, thanks for sailing with our Captain Gretchen. Oh my gosh. It's been a while since I've done my pirate voice. Yes, so Linda's here and Fatima is here. And you guys are the two here so far. Tamara, I hope she's doing okay. So I had, I'm not sorry. I think you're great because I love it. I at one time, Colin McNaughton, who wrote Captain Abdul's Pirate School, had about, I would say there were probably 150 of us teachers in the lecture that he was in. He was here doing in Bellevue, Washington, doing a presentation for a children's author group. And we were all there, and Captain Abdul's Pirate School had not been out for too long. And Colin managed to make sure, hand out, like, we all had to put on headbands, bandanas. Some of us had pirate eyes, and he had to teach us to speak. He taught us to speak pirate. And it was very funny English, and when we wouldn't get it right, he would go, "That's pathetic." But yes, we had a great time seeing 150 teachers all dressed up, speaking pirate. So yes, I had my landlubber librarian outfit that I would wear for Halloween. I had my pirate outfit oftentimes for school, and had that whole thing going on. But it was a lot of fun. So tonight I had planned for a couple of books to do, but I may just do the one because even sitting up is kind of uncomfortable. So I have taken some more stuff for this to try to get it to release, but we'll see how we go. but we'll get through this one book. Now, this book that I'm going to read is illustrated by Chris Rydell. But it's by Neil Gaiman. And Neil Gaiman is the author of many highly acclaimed and award-winning books for children and adults, including the New York Times #1 best-selling Newbery Award-winning novel, The Graveyard Book, which is just amazing. And he also the best-selling Coraline, which Coraline was made into a movie. And Stardust. He's also the author of 12 picture books, including The Wolves and the Walls, illustrated by Dave McKean, Tuesday, illustrated by Adam Rex, Cinnamon, illustrated by Divya Srizanzvinin, and the New York Times bestselling The Sleeper and the Spindle, illustrated by Chris Rydell, who did this one. He's originally from England, and he now lives in the United States. Neil Gaiman is a fabulous author. His chapter books, The Graveyard Book was when it came in, and Coraline were two books that I could hardly ever keep on the shelf. Chris Rydell is an acclaimed British artist and former UK Children's Laureate. He's written and illustrated many books of his own, including Adeline and the Yellow Cat, and Adeline Goes to School, and has illustrated The Graveyard Book, Coraline, and Fortunately the Milk, as well as The Sleeper and the Spindle. So the illustrations in this are just detailed and expressive and just so much. And I found this and I just thought I had to share it with you guys because it's so much fun. So Neil Gaiman's illustrated by Chris Rydell, and it is called Pirate Stew. And let me get to the next scene. See if I... Come on. There. Oh, nope, wrong one. Next one. There we go. I was using my Stream Deck to go to the next one. And Coraline, did Tim Burton do the Coraline movie? It's very Tim Burton-esque, but the book was it was one of those whoa kind of crazy books. Anyway, Neil Gaiman. Let's see, am I good and focused? Yeah, I'm here. Come on, be focused. Be focused. Yep, I got it. I'm going to turn on another light. There we go. One from the back. Give that back side a little bit more light. And then this. Okay, then I can put this one over here. See? Yay. All right. Neil Gaiman, Pirate Stew. It's got great little pirates in chef hats. How cute is that? For two pirates in training, Myra the Bold and Sterling the Brave. It does not say what it was illustrated in, but look at the swirling coming out of the pirate stew, the steam, and of course we have our macaw. Pirate stew, pirate stew, pirate stew for me and you. The night my mom and dad went out, I said, "We won't be babysat." They said, "You must not grump and pout. We're going out, and that is that. We've planned a quite exciting night. At first we'll dine by candlelight, then watch a most instructive show in which we'll learn how flowers grow. You have to promise to behave." Then from the hall there came a pitter, thump. "We know you'll both be brave. Say hello to your babysitter." Hi, Tamara. Yay. His hair was gray, his face was scarred, right leg a peg, left hand a hook. He grinned a grin and said, "My card." It read, Long John McRawn, ship's cook. Look at the dog, the eyes on the dog. My mum and dad said, "Time to run. Mr. McRawn is going to feed you." Long John said, "Mateys, you have fun, and we will call you if we need you." Which we will not. So off they zoomed. My sister whispered, "We are doomed." My parents had not been gone long when someone knocked upon the door, and two cracked voices raised in song were joined by several voices more. The door was opened, and in they came, a pirate crew. They were not tame. Now, one was fat, and one was thin, and one had a hanky on her head. One played the violin. 15 bad men upon a dead man's chest, and such like pirate ditties. My sister said, "Excuse me, when is dinner?" "Coming soon, my pretties," replied a pirate queen. So then the pirates headed for the fridge and gazed inside with puzzled looks. Some of the pirates scratched their heads. Some of the pirates stacked their hooks. "It's difficult to choose," said one. "Impossible," began another. "We have to feed them," Long John said. "I told their father and their mother. We pirates always keep our word. At each and at each plate, and at that each pirate nodded head, and so they thoughtfully conferred. "Arg, beans on toast? No beans, no bread. Or scrambled eggs? Too complicated. Spaghetti? Looks like worms," one said. Old Long John thought. He hesitated. He said, "Me hearties, this is true. We ought to do what pirates do. We ought to make a pirate stew." Long John produced an ancient pot. He then produced a wooden spoon. "We will serve it piping hot underneath the pirate's moon." He beat his spoon against the pan, and with one voice they all began shouting out most joyfully, "Now we're back home from the sea. Pirate stew, pirate stew, pirate stew for me and you. Pirate stew, eat it and it won't be blue. You can be a pirate too." Start with onions, start with carrots, add the seeds that feed the parrots. Pulverized with heavy pestles, leeks are good except in vessels. Adds a figurehead so curvy, and some limes to ward off scurvy. Half a sack of gold doubloons, that's the stew that you'll get rich in. Here they danced about the kitchen. Add a haddock, fat or thin, splice the main brace, drop it in. Tumble in the smorgasbord, stir it with a pirate sword, season it with mermaids' tears, sang the band of buccaneers. Cannonballs and red bandanas, pineapples and brown bananas, locks from Davy Jones's lockers, blood and thunder, shilling shockers, add a slice of plank for walking, and some extra R's for talking. All the seashells surely, pop the lid most securely, cook it in a treasure chest, stir it till it tastes the best, serve it, eat it, then digest. Finally, one ancient codger said, "I've got a Jolly Roger." So he threw it in as well. Then they rang the dinner bell. pirate stew, pirate stew, pirate stew for me and you. Pirate stew, eat it and you won't be blue. You'll become a pirate too. But my sister said to me, if you can eat that pirate stew, you'll be what they say you'll be. You'll become a pirate too. So we left our bowls of stew, quite unnoticed by the crew, much too busy chowing down. Now, they cried, we'll go to town. For the house became piratic. Sails billowed from the attic. All the pirates called, ahoy! Raise the anchor, girl and boy. We went out into the garden, hauled the anchor off the railing as the moons above the yardarm called the pirates, let's go sailing. They sailed that house about the town. They sailed it left, they sailed it right, they sailed it up, and they sailed it down. They sailed it out into the night. They sailed our townhouse down the road. Old freebooters never stop, sang the pirates. Then they spotted Sally's little donut shop. I am closing for the night, Sally told them. But the crew shouted, we are pirates bright, here to do what pirates do. Hand over your donuts, hearties, and we'll have a donut party. She said, they're this morning's donuts, slightly stale. No need to shout. Would you like to take them and eat them? Otherwise, I'll throw them out. All the pirates cheered so loudly, threw their hats into the air, paid a gold coin, stating proudly, pirates always pay their share. Donuts jammy, donuts creamy, donuts chocolate, donuts pale, donuts yummies, donuts dreamy, donuts only slightly stale. Me and sister gobbled up a lot of donuts for our supper. Then we dropped the pirate crew beside the saucy treasure chest, where pirates guzzle rum and do whatever pirates do the best. And as Long John steered us homeward, buccaneers called, Toodle pip! Soon we anchored in our garden, in our house, our home, our ship. Parents tiptoed in and found us, sitting on the kitchen tiles. We were terrified they'd ground us. Not this time. They were all smiles. Long John told us that as kids go, you're the cream of any crop. Then they spied 2 dinner bowls untouched upon the countertop. My mom said, gosh, that smells like stew. And we both still peckish, and we are both still peckish here. We told them, no, that's not for you. They're more or less of souvenir. Oh, what luck, said Mom. Oh, good, said Dad. A light nut snack is what we need. Our meal tonight was very bad. Let's snack, said Dad. Said Mom, let's feed. We yelled, that's what you must not do. Too late. As one, they spooned and scoffed. Yum, yum, they said. It's scrumptious stew. Now hoist that pirate flag aloft. And that is why, since then, we've had a pirate mum and pirate dad. Pirate stew, pirate stew, pirate stew for me and you. And that is Neil Gaiman's Pirate Stew. Ugh. Yes. Oh my gosh. What? 43 degrees, 43 and a half degrees centigrade? That's like, hey Siri, what is 43 and a half degrees centigrade in Fahrenheit? Oh, Siri's on Do Not Disturb. She won't answer me. Oh my goodness. 43.5 centigrade in Fahrenheit is 110.3 degrees. Woo! Oh my gosh. Tamara's here. And coming in from the sun, it could help a little. I have been feeling it. Yeah. So that's 110 degrees. Wow. The illustrations in his books. Chris Riddell is just an amazing illustrator. He did Coraline. He did The Graveyard Book. He's done other books. He's just one of those amazing artists. I wonder if I can pull something. If I can type without it driving my arm nuts. Oh, don't be so pokey. Here we go. Illustrator, there we go. Let's see if I can find his website. Oh, I don't know. It's an Instagram. Oh. There we go. See if it has. Nope. That's a different person. Different Chris Riddell. Let's see. Okay. That one's not working. Let's see if that does. I'm looking to see if I can find. Ah, there it is. View website. Does he have a website? I'm trying to pull up some of it. There we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's go to screen share so you can see some of this. So this is sketchbook, pages from my sketchbook, random archive, pages from my sketchbook. And he has some, just look at the detail in his work. That's from Pirate Stew. This is Thursday Dragon. Oh, that's a book. I remember that one. No, political drawing. And Wednesday, he did different dragons. Random archive. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's some of his work. He's quite a prolific artist. I love the fact that he has so many sketchbooks. Anyway, back to here, back to what we're doing. Close that down. Pull me back up. All right. So I made it through that one with the, okay. I gotta just get, if I wasn't right-handed, I would be feeling fine. But I'm right-handed. So this is frustrating. Okay, what just kaboomed? I heard something go bonk. Anyway, we're going to try another one. This one is called, let's see, what's everybody, it's cool today, but we're still on high alert. Cali is like that. Desert, 120 degrees every summer. I know that was what it was like at Layla's this summer. It was down over 120 for so long. Lupe, hi, Lupe. Sorry, you can't adjust to the new time. I'm sorry. 3 a.m. coming through our bedroom window. My heart was singing. It was stunning. Yay. Bucket fillers in the house. Okay, I'm going to try to give it a whirl on this next one too. So this next one is called the Society of Distinguished Lemmings. And it's by Julie Collenberg. And she began drawing and painting at an early age. She studied in Chaumont, France, where she discovered children's illustrations and a universe and language that fascinated her. She loves to start a project, find characters, evolve them, and grow attached to them. This is her first book she's written, and she lives and works in Lyon, France. And so, you know, I couldn't resist. I mean, who does books about lemmings? I mean, really. What did I just knocked something off. Oh, well. Okay, so lemmings. Yes, lemmings. Let me show you the cover here. That's why I called it was Pirates and Lemmings and Bears. Oh my. This is the Society of Distinguished Lemmings. Now look at all of them. All their little they just cracked me up. They were just too cute. And here we have all different kinds of lemmings on the front cover, on the inside, on the jacket pages. And I made myself very small up there. Hang on. How did that happen? This might help. There we go. So, so the Society of Distinguished Lemmings apparently has rules. I'm going to see what she did the illustrations in, see if she says. Illustrations were rendered in pencil and colored digitally. So the society rules. 1, lemmings only. It's kind of like a command, 10 things. 2, always act in a distinguished manner. 3, no unseemly or wild behavior. 4, no walking on 4 legs. Oh, my goodness. That's important. 5, no squeaking or growling. No eating with your hands. Number 6, number 7, no rolling. Number 8, no climbing. Number 9, no mud. And number 10, no questioning the rules. Sounds very lemming-like. Again, another illustration with lots going on each page. Above ground, we have, and underground. They have various. This is the Society of Distinguished Lemmings. Deep in their underground burrow, the lemmings follow a strict set of rules and are always very busy with social events. Whose skull is that? That has to be a wig. It is to be or not to be, that is the question. They perform long and serious plays. They play the piano exceedingly well. Are these the right way round? Nice, not chopsticks again. What a virtuoso performance. Virtuoso. And every meal is a spectacle of fine dining. Nigel, that's your 3rd glass. Burp. My compliments to the chef. These leaves are the best I've ever eaten. In fact, there are very few areas in which lemmings are not distinguished. I've got it. Good shot, Margot. They never pick me for doubles. That's sad. Oops, sorry. The Society of Distinguished Lemmings is, oops, I did something wrong. I did the wrong thing there. Hang on. That's what I did. That said, the Society of Distinguished Lemmings is not to everyone's taste. This is Bertie, and he's had enough. There is too much noise in here. Triangle. So Bertie has decided to go outside. Outside, he finds there is a bear. Bertie has never met a bear before. He's heard they can be very fierce and scary, not to mention awfully dim. And the bear has never met a lemming before. He's heard they can be talkative and annoying, not to mention terrible show-offs. Neither of them moves a muscle. Then the bear leans down and gives Bertie a long, wet lick. The bear is clearly in the mood to make friends. Bertie shows the bear all his favorite things to do, but the bear isn't interested in painting. The bear isn't interested in chess either. In fact, the bear isn't interested in anything Bertie suggests. Apparently, the bear would rather roll in the flowers, or climb a tree, or jump in muddy puddles. And much to his surprise, Bertie finds that he'd rather do these things too. Oh, I think those were all rules he wasn't supposed to do. It's not how things are done in the Society of Distinguished Lemmings. In fact, it breaks several rules, but it's nice to have a friend who's a little bit different. Bertie and the bear are doing nothing in particular when there's a sudden rumbling underground. Out of the burrow bursts a stream of chattering lemmings. I say, is that a bear? I've heard some bad things about bears. What a scandal. Apparently bears are fierce and very dim. Dear me, it's enormous. I think this bear is the best. Good day, sir. How do you do? This is most irregular. Nobody make any sudden movements. I think things are about to get grisly. Bears are not like lemmings at all. Don't talk to it, Cyril. It's not safe. I think the bear is the best. They decide at once that the bear is not at all distinguished. Oh dear, does it talk? Just look at all those leaves in its spur. What a mess. Send for help. Does it do anything? Panic. I want him. Oh, here we go. This is unbearable. Mind your step, Cyril. I suppose we could try to teach him. What about the society rules? But a bear can't join the society. I want him to join the society, says Bertie. If the bear is ever going to join the society, he will have a lot to learn. First of all, he must learn to talk. Me lemming you bear. You can do it. No roaring, please. Proper posture is also very important. You're doing great. He squished my hat. This bear has 4 left feet. Whee! Whoa! This doesn't seem very safe if you ask me. And table manners are a must if he is ever going to dine in fine society. This one here is a salad fork. Don't forget to chew. Where's Cyril? He's eaten Cyril. No, he hasn't. I'm here. But the bear can't do anything right. This is never going to work. It's so loud. Oh dear. Ah! Before long, the lemmings decide enough is enough. The bear will never be distinguished, and besides, the lemmings have better things to do with their time. I'm afraid this bear doesn't follow any of the society rules. We must preserve our ancient society. Do wake up, Nigel. Why, the rules are there for a reason. I knew this would happen. Anyone for tea? I need a break. That bear is really a hopeless cause. It never occurs to them that the bear could be upset. But he is. Because even though he is big and wild and not at all like a lemming, he didn't want to disappoint Birdie. You are distinguished, just in a different way, says Birdie. But the lemmings have already moved on to other things. With a lot of talk, but very little thought, they decide to go on vacation immediately. Where are we going? An island paradise? I'm ready to hit the beach. With the weather being so fine, we may as well leave at once. I've only packed a few essentials. How is all this so heavy? Sunscreen explosion? It's quite a long journey. That's everybody. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. I've never been swimming before. What fun. Do you think it will be far to swim? This is perfect hat. Birdie and the bear haven't been invited, but they don't particularly mind. On their own, they can do whatever they want. They walk to the top of the hill, and then Birdie pulls out his book and starts to read aloud. In the beginning, there was a lemming. That's when they make a terrible discovery. Sometimes lemmings will decide to go on a very long journey called a migration. If lemmings encounter water and try to swim too far, they will quickly grow tired and may even drown. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Birdie and the bear start to worry. The lemmings could be in all sorts of trouble without them. They race across the fields and bound over bushes and weave through trees. But when they reach the shore, the lemmings have already left. Oh no! By now the lemmings have gone too far into the ocean. At first they enjoy the swim. I say, I look so distinguished. I've never even had lessons, can you tell? Giddy up. Ah, this is the life. The salt water is good for the body and for the mind. And then they start to grow tired. Are we nearly there yet? My paw is getting pruny. Don't splash me, Percy. It gets in my eyes. And before long, they are exhausted. Abandon ship. There is no ship. We're doomed. The water is deep. The lemmings are tired, and it is a very long way back to shore. Wait, what's that? Slowly, a strange shape appears over the horizon. It grows bigger and bigger and begins to look oddly familiar. Is it a boat? Is it a bush? It's a bear! I think I know that bear. It's a rescue mission, and it's arrived just in the nick of time. The lemmings lumber aboard the bear, and their brush with danger is quickly forgotten. Why does he always have to have leaves in his fur? Look at the leaves, they float. Leave one for me. I always wanted a boat. There goes Nigel again. I say, it's most distinguished. Hooray, we're saved! Back on shore, Birdie calls the society together for a hasty meeting. Everyone agrees that the bear must join the Society of Lemmings at once. I think sailing may even be better than badminton. We have reached our destination. I'm alive. I owe this leaf my life. You saved us. Your hair is ridiculous. My sandwiches are ruined. We are forever in your debt. Your heroic actions show you are truly distinguished. Hip hip hooray! So they, with much ceremony and many long speeches, the lemmings formally welcomed the bear to join them. 3 cheers for the bear. This is the Society of Distinguished Lemmings and Bears. Their rules are a little bit different, but the lemmings are still distinguished in all the ways that matter most. Bear showed us a new game called mud rolling. So, what are the rules? There are no rules. Burp. I've never been on a picnic before. Al fresco dining is delightful. It is distinguished just in a different way. I think it's time for a new set of rules, don't you? And now they know that anyone can be distinguished in any way they choose. Look at me climbing. Be careful, Cyril. A toast to being distinguished, but differently. And that is Julie Colombe's first book, The Society of Distinguished Lemmings. Hooray for Bear. I know, it's so cute. All the little things around it to read. All the little lemming voices. I could have done lemming voices, but not quite up to lemming voices today. Not quite. Oh, okay. This is frustrating. When I can't even pick up my water bottle. I do not know what I did. I think I slept on it really badly wrong. Anyway, that's about it for stories today. I did manage to. It's snowing, by the way. It's been snowing since about 1:20 this afternoon. Bob got done with jury duty. The jury he was on finished today, so he's done. He doesn't have to go back next week. But the trip home, which normally would have been about an hour tops from Tacoma to here, took him an hour and 40 minutes because it's snowing. It's been snowing all day, and it just there was a lot of people, and it was snowing harder out here for me than it was where he was in Tacoma. We've got more snow, but we're home and tucked in now. It's been beautiful, really pretty. Aldo and I went out for our walk this morning, and it was about 27 degrees, but there was a north wind, which brought it down to about 20. It was burr cold. So we made it a little ways, but not a huge long ways. Anyway, so that's what we've done. I did my watercolor. So if you see the short, I apologize. It's way overworked, but that's okay. I still did it. I still got it done. Tomorrow, tomorrow is, what's tomorrow supposed to be on it? Tomorrow is supposed to be a moon phases, which mean the background has to be done in a dark color. So I haven't done the background yet. I think I will. I have to do that. I'm picking and choosing the right background, but that's that. And for now, I will be back on Sunday. Hopefully. Hi, Larry. Hi, Angie. So hopefully I'll be back. No, not bursitis. I don't have. It's none of that. It's just this. It's a shoulder that I have managed to tear my rotator cuff on both shoulders. A couple times on one and one other time on another. Oh, why is my thumb thing doing that? Oh, the reactions are doing that. So it is just one of those things that happens, and it's kind of a pinched nerve. I slept on it wrong, so I loosened it up some. It's done better, but I also had things I needed to do today. And hey, how much snow do you have at your house, Larry? We have a fair couple inches out here, and it's still snowing. It's very, very fine snow, but it's been fine snowing all day since about 1 o'clock out here was when it started. So it's fun, though. I'm glad it's snowing. Yay! But I will be back on Sunday with more, so send in your art, what you've been doing. Hopefully I'll be a little further on a couple things I'm doing, but I've got another video to finish up for something else that I'm going to do tomorrow. But thank you for being here, for getting me going. There are some times when I feel like this that it's just like Oh, so having doing this, it not only do I want to do it, but it gives me a really motivation to get up and get out and get moving and get things done so that I don't just sometimes. And today with a sore shoulder like I did I could have just gone, but I didn't. I got my videos done. I got my painting done, even though it's terrible. And we went out for our walk, and I even managed to get a Valentine's Day card. As soon as it started to snow, it was really light snowing. I went, I have to get to Key Center, which is only a 20-minute drive up the road, but it's where I could go get a card for Bob, and some gummy bears for him for Valentine's Day tomorrow, because it is Happy Valentine's Day tomorrow, everybody. So, like I said, I'll be back on Sunday with story and art, the art that you guys send in. I'd love to see it, show and tell, and yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I really appreciate you being here. And this is just, it filled my bucket. It made me feel better. Made me feel a whole lot better. So, everybody, and Tamara, try to stay cool, okay? And feel better. I mean, it's just, I know it's really, really hot down there and with the fires that you've got going, but stay safe, stay grounded. Fatima, we're all sending healing energy to you to get rid of that migraine. And thank you for being here. Lupe, thanks for being here too. Linda, always thank you so much. And Larry and Angie came in, and I appreciate that so much, you guys. You got less than an inch. Okay. Yeah, we have had about maybe an inch and a half, 2 inches. And Aldo thought it was fun. He kept wanting to go outside, and he walked out in the front driveway, made paw prints one time, and then an hour later they were started covered, so he had to go make new ones. And then when Bob got home, they'd all covered up, and he went out and made more. So anyway, all right, you guys, I'm gonna head out, and I thank you for being here. Thanks for the thumbs up and for being here and all that. And we will see you on Sunday with more story and art. And until then, everybody, take care, stay safe, stay warm, keep creating, and keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. It's all around you. But the first place you'll find it is when you go look in the mirror. And I'll see you Sunday.
In the heat of the night, we could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Feel alright, we won't go home, we will just stay here downtown. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous, we could be famous. You blow my mind, looking like a model, better than the usual. Yeah, you don't even try, not average or typical. I put you on a pedestal. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh,
birthday's tomorrow. Oh my goodness.